Okay, so you have got a niche in mind. Check. You have developed a email list. You've got hold of thousands of email addresses. Check. You have a system. You've either sent them off to be verified, or you've signed up, or somehow you are cleaning that list and making it sure that it's all safe to put into your system. Check. So hopefully you've done all that. And the third thing is that you need to get an irresistible offer. That's an offer that when a person gets an email, a cold email into their inbox, and they look at it and probably tut and go, "Oh, who's this from?" They see this amazing offer and they're like, "I can't resist that. I cannot resist that offer. I'm going to click on it. I'm going to sign up." And then they go from being a cold email to a warm and then potentially a hot email address. So what we're going to do is look at developing an offer. Now, this course is not about developing products per se, but I will quickly go over a few ideas that will hopefully just get you going. Now, again, you want to think about who your target audience is, what you really want to get from them, what they're interested in. Um, you can go along the lines of developing a whole course from scratch, like this one, for example. I could potentially do this course now, and I could actually give it away as a free course to get lots of people signed up onto my email list, and there'd be some value in that. And in the past, I've done similar. It's quite time consuming. There's a lot of effort that goes into developing a course, and so you're giving away something that's very high quality. So that's quite a good thing to do. um, if you don't want to go down that road for whatever reason, if it's a little bit too much effort, you can basically other ways that you could do is write an ebook, write an article, write 5 steps to whatever. The target audience that we're sort of looking at in this particular example is the vegan audience. So, for example, I could do a really basic course, which could be something like how to uh, how to conquer your craving for cheese, something really similar like that. How to give up eggs. I know that's something that people struggle with. Five meat alternatives for the vegan, whatever it is. And I could put that into a course. I could put that into an ebook. I could have a really fun printout that people could download and put on their kitchen wall. Anything like that. Now, the other thing that you can do is go into Google, find out what people are searching for within your particular niche. So I went onto Google quickly and I found out that there's lots of vegan keto diet. People are searching for that. It's obviously a thing out there. So what I could do is look at finding the free products that I could make my own that people could download. Free products are often called PLR products, public licensing rights, I think it stands for. And it basically means that you can download the product and you could literally give it away for free if you wanted to, or you could open it up if it's an editable document, and I could put a book by Paul Tilley on the Vigo Keton diet, and here's my website, paultilleydigital.com, where you can find more information. Come and sign up, and that would be perfectly legal and legit. Now, if you go on to Google and just type in PLR vegan keto diet, if that's your niche, whatever your niche is, and loads of things have come up. Now, I've found one here, so I could download this for $37, and that would be my own book that I could totally rebrand myself. I could change everything about it if I wanted to. I could put my own name on there, my own website, say it was mine, and that'd be perfectly fine. There are some free ones out there that I found, so I think this is free. I know these are quite cheap. The vegan keto niche is that keywords. So it's various reports. Okay. The other thing that you could do is actually come to a website like this and just find all their, what's popular. If you didn't really have a niche in mind, you could, free ones there. Oh, that's actually not vegan. That's just keto. That wouldn't be very good to buy, because I saw cheese and salmon and I was like, that's not vegan. So you come here and all these niches here: detox, dog training, eBay, Fiverr, headaches, jewelry, jobs. There's loads on here if you particularly wanted to, if it wasn't really short niche you wanted to really go into. Health and beauty. So I was just trying to find actual specific, the body proof keto. So there doesn't seem to be many specific vegans. I really don't know much about the keto diet, so I was going into ketosis, isn't it? Okay, so and I gather that the ketosis diet is quite high in like meat and stuff like that. So I would say there probably is a niche for the vegan keto diet. You could produce a book or an article and they'd be quite popular because I can't see much really coming up here. However, I was hoping I could give you an example, but I can't find vegan. Let's see what happens if I just put in vegan here. I'll put in vegan here as well. Sorry, perhaps. Okay, the vegan diet video upgrade. Okay, let's just open these 2 seconds. So you can see what they allow you to do here. So potentially you could download this whole product. So you can download the book and you got the whole product here. One potential strategy, we're going a little bit off course here, but you offer this as a free download. They sign up, they get the free book. You could do, once they're downloaded, you could say, hey, you could either do something like share this with 10 other people and get the free video, or you could even say, hey, just for $5 you can get the free video course that accompanies this, or something like that if you wanted to. Or you can have this and the video course all together and have that as a download, which actually is amazing. For a vegan. Okay, so but I would rebrand that definitely. That looks a little bit cheap, that I don't like that. Maybe look at some current vegan books, the style that they're doing, and sort of replicate that style, that sort of feel. Okay, so you got your product. Then this is what I do. I use GetResponse because my strategy is you want to get them from your cold list onto a really reputable list. And something like GetResponse is a really reputable list, and it's one that they have loads of tools in there. So that's what I personally do. You don't have to do that, and I'm going to show you some ways that you could do that without having a paid service like GetResponse, if that's what you want. But in GetResponse, you have a way of building up a landing page, a splash page, which is often called. And so you have the landing page here. Basically, in GetResponse, you click on that and you can build a landing page from scratch. You have all these templates. So you have like a sign up and registration, download. So let's have a quick look on the downloads. Okay, so you have all these templates. So someone will come here and they'll be like, oh, I want my free vegan cookbook, and you change that for your cover, get the free vegan cookbook, yada yada, sign up now, immediate download, and that's how you get them. Then you get them onto your system, which we'll talk about a little bit later. This is what I've done for a previous course. I did quite well from this. I actually got quite a lot of free downloads from this and that was really good. So as you can see, it's very simple actually. Just got my logo, some text, the logo there, that, boom, and that's what you drive people to. So you have your email, which they open, they click on the link, they come to here, they fill that out, they get their free download. They're now onto a second system where you can start to warm up those emails, and as I say, we'll talk about that later. But for now, what you need to do is to have an irresistible offer, and you have to think about, how am I going to build this? If you choose something like GetResponse, I'll show you very quickly. download. It's basically just drag and drop system, so you can whatever colors you want, you can upload your free image. So if we have, let's say we have that, if it'll let me download it. Now I'm not going to waste your time by doing every single little thing here, but you can just see how quickly you can do this, and you connect it to a list, say vegan cookbook list. Then you can start to see how quickly this downloads. So you obviously change your logo to whatever. No. Why is it not letting me change this? There we go. So that was the logo that we had. Let's import that. So use this. Make that a bit bigger. Put down like that. Maybe change the background to white. And then we'd have all our text here. Download here for free. Get your free. So you connect that to your vegan list, and that would be it. And the other ways, obviously, is you could, if you have a WordPress site, you can do a page that's just a splash page that would link to an email list. And there's other services out there. MailChimp do a similar thing, and that's free. Yeah, so there you go and build your splash page, your irresistible offer, whatever it is, however you put it out there. But that's something that you need to do. You need to think, why would someone want to join this list more permanently and become a warm email? Okay.